Alrighty, boys and girls, welcome to my C2C challenge. This is my own personal challenge. This is not a challenge going out to anyone for a competition. This is just me doing a real economy type deal. I've got an economy mod in here. I've got Canada Dream. I've got the US expansion. I've got C2C in here. I've got real gas prices. Whether they work at this end of the map, I don't know. That one may come out. I'm not sure. We're going to have to do some testing there. As you can see by my truck, I've got a Kenworth on this one. Just because when I came off the road, I had a T680. Now, I could have got the T680, but I don't know. In the game, I like this one a little bit better. Plus, we're going to do some flatbed work. So we've got a deck here in the back. We do have two trailers. We do have a... Where's our trailer manager? All right. So we do have a flatbed, as you can see here. And we do have the reefer, which we are currently attached to and have a load. Okay. Now, we do have two trucks. Unfortunately, there is no recruitment agency that I've already got. See, it says you need to discover a recruitment agency. And it looks like by Cleveland, but I don't think I'm going down there. I'm going to Atlanta, so I'm not sure exactly which way I'm going to go. Where's Atlanta, Georgia? It's down here. So there is one in Macon, but there's nothing in Atlanta. I don't know if we're going to go through Asheville. Hopefully we'll go through some place that has one. Otherwise, we've got a truck sitting there with no driver, which kind of sucks. Let's get into our truck here. All right, so we just got loaded. We've got a full load of ice cream, 41,000 pounds, going to Walmart in Atlanta. Expected delivery is Wednesday for 9:45 p.m. And it is currently Monday, so we got some time to get there. Oops, wrong button. 54 hours to get there. We got 13 hours, 29 minutes to our next rest stop. Yeah, so let's get started here. We are in our hometown of Ottawa, Ontario. Let's go to the map again, just show you. So we've started our C2C challenge here in my hometown of Ottawa, where I live. I've noticed a few things with this map. They didn't complete I-81. There's a small section of 81 that is missing here. Normally, I would just go down 81 to go to Atlanta, but unfortunately, we're going to have to go a different way. We're going to go down the fun, always fun I-77. Lots of hills. Let's see how it is here in the map. So let's get going. We got to get to the border and get across. Got to get out of here. With our ice cream, we are running a reefer. And if we can get to a recruitment agency, we see one somewhere close enough that we can detour maybe a little bit. We will detour to get a hired driver. We had to buy this truck down in New York City. Not much for dealerships up here in the Canadian side of the border, north of the border. I'm sure they'll eventually get something in. We gotta adjust the. There we go. Okay. Have a pretty good sized motor in here. Let's get out of Ottawa. That's the main concern right now. Get out of here, get going, get down to the border. We want to get across that border. F4. I don't have my. This goes. Landstar on the side of the truck. I found a Landstar mod. Landstar's, you know, both sides of the border, but didn't work. So I'm really hoping there's no issues with the map and that this series will continue. We will go until we start to have issues. Hopefully we'll not have any issues. We don't have a lot of mods in here. We do have, again, the real economy, real gas prices. Real gas prices I might take out. We'll see what the prices are when we fuel up here for the first time. What it says we're getting on the 416 already. We're at that end of town, are we? Well, at least they got the highway numbers correct. Now, I'm not going to hold my expectations too high. I know the map's going to have some issues as far as scenery goes. It's going to be pretty bland in some areas, but let's see how it goes here. And we're going to keep an open mind. The idea is to run it like I, you know, almost would in real life. You know, I get to start off in my hometown, which, you know, where I was in real life. Although I did work at a time it was Kitchener. Now they're out of Ayr, Ontario. They've headquarters for Hindman, was Celadon, which is owned by Celadon, but partnered with Celadon. But at any rate, so let's see how this goes. Let's see what kind of shit we can run into. Again, I'm not holding my breath for a lot up here. There's a lot of parts that have been reworked as far as the C2C map goes for the US side. Canada Dream, well, at least there's something here, you know. Well, let's see how we can do this. Got 1,180 some odd miles to go to Atlanta, so it's at least a 2-day drive. Let's not waste too much time. The first few trips, well, you know, we'll see how it goes. As long as we don't have any crashes, the map seems to be stable, I'll be happy. Cruise control set. Get down to the 401. Cut across. We should be crossing at Alex Bay. Let's see how it is here on the map. Crossing by the Thousand Island into New York. I didn't even really look at the map to see if that's where it's got me crossing. Typically that's where I would cross. I would like to see whoever the map makers are actually complete I-81. I-81 should be a straight shot all the way down there. There should not be that break in it like they've got in the map. I would have thought, you know, considering it is a main interstate, that they would have, we're by the 401 already. Good. Down the 401 here and see where it's got us crossing. Well, at least they got a little bit better on-ramp here than the ones I've seen. Again, it's a little bit blasé here, the scenery, but, you know, give them a chance to work on it, I guess. I don't know. Again, mind you, down by the 401 there isn't much there anyway, so. Should have mapped the resume button for my cruise, but oh well. Oh, let's see where this brings us. But it's only got us at 62. It's just 100 kilometer an hour. We're doing 65 down to frickin' 416. What the hell, man? I should put this truck in kilometers per hour now instead of miles per this here. Well, here we are at our exit already. This should be for the Thousand Islands. I-81, USA border. Yes, sir, Bob. Said we gotta get across that border. And in our paperwork. Put everything in order here. Hopefully we don't get delayed by customs. Now this should be just a hop, skip, and a jump to the border right here. I mean, the ramp is wrong for what it is in real life, but still, you know what, I'm not going to say anything else. We'll take it. So we're right here at the border. I like this. We're going to have to stop. You have to pay anything for the border here? I see little green thingies. Worries me a little bit. Can we go through here? So I guess we got to pay to cross the border. Well, I guess that would simulate the bridge toll. Why not, right? Or is this not the border? Is this just a bridge toll? Or there was no bridge, but... Well, that's the customs. We're in customs. Hello, sir. Are you customs? You don't look like customs. I'll pull up a bit. Like a toll booth, dude. $0 paid for the toll. Well, that doesn't make sense. Should have charged something. Should have put something in there. $5, whatever, you know. It's like $10 across the. No, anyways. Welcome to America. Yeah. Land of the home and the brave and the free. Would have been nice if they'd had the St. Lawrence River going underneath and the bridges. That I would have liked to have seen instead of it being a land crossing here like they've got. Would have been nice if we'd actually had to cross the bridge. Should have put a bridge in. Who knows? That might be in the future. What do we got for speed limit here? 65. That's all right. We're in New York. Get her done. No river to cross. The St. Lawrence River has vanished, according to this map. All right, we're on our way to Atlanta. I'm hoping that I enjoy this map. I mean, I've tried it before and I did not enjoy it. I ran into too many issues. People have been telling me it has improved. It is better. It's a decent map to play now. We're going to find out. If I find too many floating mountains and roadways that are blocked that you should be able to drive on, like visible barriers, I will get aggravated. The series will come to an end very quickly. I'm hoping that this is not the case. And I'm hoping we can make a series out of this. Headlights are wide. Gonna rain or something? I do want to get by this guy. Yeah, his car beside me. Come on, buddy. Should have hit Syracuse already and been cutting across New York, so on 79, but I don't know. Hopefully it's not too much further. Make it out without that guy smashing into me. Oh, now you're going to speed up. Dude, seriously? Now you speed up. Now I do have the truck covered at 65. 65. Or it might be yeah, I think it's governed at 65. Probably take the speed limiter off, but being a Canadian truck, you know, from Ontario and Ottawa, we're supposed to be limited, have speed limiters anyways. So might end up with some swift moments here. There's no center barrier here. It's kind of scary that I could easily hop over this median and go head on with the oncoming traffic quite easily. Absolutely no barrier here. It is interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's hit that cruise control. Hopefully we don't come up to an exit here real quick. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to head west here. Go through Erie. Since 81 is Kibosh further down. Hometown is Ottawa, so I mean, I'd like to try to do a back and forth, you know, go down to the US and grab a load back to Canada. I don't know, I don't trust that. That's, I knew that bastard was gonna friggin' slow down on me. Oh crap, we gotta get off up here. Okay, we're get over. See him coming up here, so this should be I-90 up here. I wonder if it's a toll road like it is in real life. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, so anyway, so we're going to try to do loads, you know, north and south, zigzag across. So once we're in Atlanta, we may head up to the western part of Canada, but in keeping with what I would have done in real life, what we would have had to done, there's good English for you. We're going to try to crisscross the border steadily. I see the map a little bland here, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Now, I do have the Mexi map, and I have not been able to get it to work. I put it in the proper order. I don't know why I can't get it to work. I'd love to get it to work, because then I can take a load from, let's say, Atlanta down to Laredo. Although I can still do that. Really? I think we can still play that. We can take a load to Laredo if there's something there in Atlanta going to Laredo. And it would fall into that, you know, gray area. Got a note, take note, Upper New York is a little bit bland. We are on I-90, no toll. This is good. I'm glad it's so far not a toll. That's not to say that it won't be at some point. Real life, it's a toll. And currently my ass is hurting because I've been playing around on this now for a good number of hours, figuring things out, and then I finally remembered, because I started yesterday with yesterday's live stream, or the last live stream I did with doing ATS here. And I did it, you know, being based out of Olympia, Washington. Had a nice truck. I like that truck. I haven't got rid of that profile. But I'd like to have this work. Guess we should get our light on. It's getting a little late. Oh. What time is it? 7:45 p.m. It's going down. We're going to be doing some nighttime driving here. So I had that going, and I'm noticing the reefer light is on the trailer, guys. Looking at my mirror, the reefer light is on. So we've got refrigerated goods in there, so I'm thinking that's because I hauled stuff before, and I never noticed the reefer light, but it wasn't refrigerated goods. See that reefer light is on. If it goes yellow or red, we're in trouble. Yellow's not so bad. It's in defrost. If it goes red, we're in trouble, guys. That would be friggin' freakyzoid if that thing went red and there was a problem with the reefer. We haven't come across any frickin' towns. And there's nothing along here as far as employment agencies go anyways. Let's just take a quick gander at the map. See, we're coming up to Rochester. See, oh, it has us going to 77. Normally, so we won't have to take 79. Although I don't know if 79 would be quicker, but there's a lot of hills on 79. But I'm just looking and I don't see anything as far as what could be a recruiting agency. So there is, ooh, we could cut into Cleveland here. There's going to be a recruiting agency here. So I think we're going to, why does it want to go, we go that way? Why not get back on 77? It's going to add a little bit to the trip. Although that might not be a bad idea. We'll do that. We'll just, it adds a little bit, but I guess by recruitment agency we can get a driver hired. That's kind of what we need. Although I don't think we're going to make it there today. I don't know. Do have to be cognizant of rest areas because up here I think there'll be few and far between whatnot. So we got to plan out our driving here correctly. Slowing down up here. Go in the left lane. Rochester going by. Gotta be careful, we're gonna end up in the wrong frickin' side of this highway. Of course, we don't have enough guts here to get by these guys. Oh, they're getting off. I didn't put hood mirrors on this truck. Should have. They do help. Next town should be Buffalo. Do we have Buffalo here? Where's Buffalo? Buffalo should be right here. They don't even have Buffalo. You kidding me? Really? They put Rochester, but they haven't built in Buffalo. I mean, Toronto's kind of pussy ass wimpy anyways. But and see, the 400 is actually over here. Should be connected where our 1 is right now. This should be the 403 all the way up here. But anyways, I guess that's just the way they did it. And that's fine. See, this goes across the water. This is kind of weird the way they did this. But hey, that's all right. Whatever. We'll deal with it. So no Buffalo, no Erie, PA, which is kind of a shame. Would have liked to have seen a little bit of an Erie. Crap, we gotta make it all the way to this one here before even contemplating stopping. But let's see what happens. Hopefully we're gonna have the hours to do it. We've got 8 hours until our next rest stop. So I mean, actually, we should be good. It's got a pretty good payday for the load. We are on real economy, so if you're not using real economy, some people that play this map will say, "Oh, it's supposed to pay like $20,000." But yeah, no. I wanted to see, can we do this on real economy? We do have an upgraded garage, and we do have a truck, a second truck. Unfortunately, we don't have a driver. I bought the truck before looking to see if we could get a driver. So, oh wow, are we we ever land here on the map. There's not even any trees. This is definitely an area of map that needs work. But again, we're just going to deal with it. Lots of traffic. We'll have a traffic density mod in here. So we may not be able to do the back and forth thing. I don't know. We'll see what loads are available when we get to Atlanta. We will make some decisions from there. How realistic we're going to try to keep this. Being a Canadian. We did get our home base in Ottawa, so I was glad that we were able to do that. I believe this would be normally the turnoff for Buffalo, which is not there yet. Hopefully that's something they will add to the map at some point. At least you are able to drive through here. Your destination. This would be better if it were pitch black at night, then it wouldn't matter, you wouldn't see anything. Purpose of me playing this map is to explore, to try it, see what it's like, see what areas are good, what's not good. Obviously, this area of the map has not been completed yet, but it's still drivable. So I guess that's one good thing. It's drivable, so we're making the drive, we're getting the miles in. Have a real logos mod in here. Real companies. Real tankers. And yeah, I was kind of tossed whether I was going to run reefer this first time around or if I was going to run the flatbed. I went with the reefer just because I was kind of hoping for a load down to Florida. Now knowing that 81 does not go all the way down, that would have been a sucky-ass run because I would have had to go through New York City and Jersey and whatnot. Alright, so we're going to be able to pass this guy. We're actually going to have the balls to do it here. Truck. I'm gonna have to check the plate on here. The plate might be a Washington plate. That's what I am. Actually, it might be a nothing plate. I wonder if it'll be an Ontario plate, since that's where my home base is, and I don't have World of Truck connected here. So I never even really looked at the plates. Now that it's nighttime, it'll be a little hard to do, so won't worry about it just right yet. Maybe we get someplace lit. What are we coming up to? 86? We're getting into Pennsylvania here. Glad there's be up here, I think, is I-79, which would be normally Erie, Pennsylvania. But it is not here on the map. I'm hoping it will be at some point. If I end up liking this map and playing it a fair amount, we can get something good going with it. But we got to be careful because we got to make it to our delivery. So we've got 799 miles. We got 10 hours 42 minutes. We got to drive at least 4 hours. Get her under that 10-hour mark. Checking it. Well, mind you, we've got this thing routed now to take us into Cleveland. So we'll just follow the GPS here and we'll be all right. We're in Ohio. Yes, sir, Bob. Welcome to Ohio. And I'm looking for my fuel gauge here. I don't even see my fuel gauge. Do I see my oil gauge? Water temp. Oh, I see my fuel, I think. Oh, I forgot to not resume. Way to go, Jerry. Mario and Andretti these corners a little bit. Surprisingly, quite a bit of traffic. Probably do each episode a day in the life. I guess it would be. We'll try to run it like that. Again, I cannot guarantee how long this series is going to go. If I start running issues with the map, getting too many game crashes, because I have heard from a few people there are certain areas where the game just seems to want to crash. Again, I've not loaded up with a lot of mods, so if with luck we won't run into these problems, but you know, anything is possible. If we run into too many difficulties, then we're going to end up probably terminating. And I keep talking about that, but I just want to, you know, forewarn anyone that is going to watch this. That may happen. I am going to try to work this around my new work schedule. This may only happen on weekends that I do these videos up. I will see if I can't get a number of videos pre-recorded and then put up for you guys. Although, as you can see, a full 10-hour day is going to take me a little bit of time. We got to get off here. Start Cleveland exit here. Into Cleveland. Going to hit a recruitment agency. Then hire us a driver and get him on that truck as quick as possible. Discover there's also a dealer in here, so we're going to do both. See what we got left for drive time here, 4.5 hours, so hopefully this doesn't muck us up too badly here. should take a look at the map just to see. So how are we going to do this? We should turn right here and then go hit the, yeah, so it's only a Kenworth dealership, but we want to discover it and discover the recruitment agency. Oh, that's the bridge that goes over. We wouldn't have been able to turn right here anyways. We're going to hang it right here. Discover the dealer. Again, we don't want to spend too much time here. There's a lot of construction going on here. Got it. Oh my gosh. This is the only downside. Oops, wrong button. What the can't see shit. So that visor. There's the dealership. It discovered. Let's load it up. Okay, so that's done. We gotta hang a left somewhere. Right here. Be a straight shot down to where the recruitment agency is. Get back on the highway and we're gonna start planning out our, try to start planning out our rest stop. 4 hours, 20 minutes still. You're good. There's the recruitment agency. Okay, so what we're going to do is go like this real quick. Boom. Hire a driver. We're only going to have one choice. We have no choice but to take this guy. I hope he's not a total jackass. He may not want to come to Ottawa to live, but he's going to have no choice. We'll start working automatically after setting in, provided that they have a truck to drive. Well, I just assigned him a truck, and he's got a flatbed trailer. Oh, let's assign that trailer to him. How do we do that now? Trailer manager. No, we don't want to configure. I think as long as the trailer is available, he will use it, if I remember correctly. So there's a stop sign and a friggin' light. Now, where is the stop line? There's no stop line. I don't know where the stop line is. I don't want to pull too far up. By luck, I'll get a ticket. We're a little far away from the steering wheel. We could be a little closer. Figure out my damn fuel gauge. Yeah, they gotta fix that. Get these stop signs out of here when you have traffic lights. Cleveland, you've been a blast, but is not so bad. Let's go here real quick. I was sure I friggin' mapped that zoom button, but maybe not. Obviously not. Where's my zoom? There we go. Just sitting here. Damn fuel gauge. Well, is that my fuel? My fuel's directly right there, and the steering wheel's in the way. That's what it is. Get back on the highway again. Set of doubles. Big ol' wagons. Let's take a look at the map here just to get an idea where the next okay, so there's a rest area there, there's one there, so we've got a few of them close by, but after that it's gonna be tough decisions. We got 4 hours 8 minutes, so damn it, 75 along this little road? I don't frickin' think so. Not in Ohio, it ain't. Now we gotta get off here. Oh, these guys doing, man. They're just left, right. They can make up their mind. There's no exit. Trying to unfinished portion of the map again. Crank her up. A little bit of a detour here, but raindrop in my future. Whoa, that was like know I can play with that. I gotta figure out the keybind. Play with that dash one there, and maybe put that on. That should show my fuel. Yeah. Good rate checking up here. That rest area. We got 2 hours, 9 minutes. 2 hours, 19 minutes for delivery. Let's take a look at the map here. Because after this here, it is quite a ways. I don't know. Do you think we can make it to there? We got 2 hours. Oh, she's gonna be tough. Let's crank on it. We're gonna try for that far one. We may regret this. Well, we're only over the 10 by a couple minutes here. I don't know. Just under 2 hours. We're going for it, guys. We're going for it. Gonna probably regret it. We're going for it. Put a marker down, it would tell you how far to that marker. I don't believe it does. No, it does not tell you how far to that marker. Which kind of really sucks. crossed. Time is it anyways? Holy crap, 3:20 in the morning here. Some serious nighttime driving. The ETA says 1 p.m. Tuesday. I don't think we need to be there till Wednesday. What do we need to get there by? Yeah, Wednesday, so we got tons of time. Or 20 minutes, roughly. Stay on the road there, Poppy. Oh, we're down to just over an hour. How far we got? Oh, honest to God, don't. We had 2 hours from here, and we've only gone that far in an hour. We's in trouble, boys and girls. We are in trouble. We should have stopped at that last one. We're getting tired. Yeah, well, if there was places along here to park, I would, but there is not. It's a really far distance. I mistimed it. This is where I wish you could just pull off on a ramp and crawl into the sleeper and mark it down as, you know, you're in the sleeper. Game's not that advanced yet to do that. So, we are going to run overtime here. And hopefully we do not crash. Pray to God we do not crash. Getting freaking scary. You're running her right to the max. To God, our dude, don't fall asleep. Speed limiter is screwing us here, because if we can do 75, probably be okay. We haven't even gotten to that one crossroads yet. Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, we're not even close to the crossroad. Oh my, to the I-70. Oh my gosh, dude, we are so not gonna freaking make it. And I don't even know what happens when you run out of hours. I think you crash, don't you? This is just so not going to end well for us. I think we get a fine running over our hours. Will our dude actually fall asleep behind the wheel? That's the question. Do this little magic trick called, let's get rid of the friggin' speed limiter. Is it in here? I don't think it's a little bit too late. see it. It's in sight, peoples. It's in sight. Can we make it without crashing? No fine. I don't know how far over it lets you go. Come on, we gotta make it in there. Crash and burn as we're pulling in. We'll get fuel in the morning. We're not even going to worry about it right now. Just want to get ourselves tucked into a frickin' spot. Right here on the end is good for me. It's not going off. Oh, there we go. Whew. I think we just made it, peeps. Look at that. God damn it, we're going to be doing another set of night driving, too. That's what you call just making it in time. Anyway, so that's going to be a wrap for this episode. We just made it here in time. Amazing. Alrighty, boys and girls, that's it. That's all. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. And, yeah, don't forget to press that thumbs up button. And we'll catch you later, taters.